Will the Vegas Golden Knights season start to fade away? Well, we might find out tonight because it is a critical Game 5 here in Dallas, Texas between the Golden Knights and the Stars as Vegas tries to defend their Stanley Cup title, and a win tonight would mean that you're only one win away from advancing to round 2. We got to catch up with VGK fans here outside American Airlines Center about how important this game is for VGK. 2 straight home losses for the Golden Knights. So how you feeling heading into this one?
Really nervous. I know that they're making the goaltender change tonight, putting Aiden back in the net, so it feels like that could either be really awesome or it could face so much second guessing. I'm really excited to see some hitting, some real playoff hockey. These two teams have been going at it, and really, I mean, it's been the only entertaining series of the first round, so we got that going for us.
Of course, Vegas won the first 2 games here, then lost 2 at home. What do they got to do to get back on that track?
They got to get back to their game, play heavy, get some hits in there. These guys rattle these guys a little bit, and then get some more goals. I mean, Logan played great. You can't expect him to do any more than he did in that game. So let's get some goals, get the the power play going. Let's just get back to playing Vegas hockey.
I think they're gonna win this one because they're away. Because all the whole series has been away wins.
It's a split household, husband and wife. We got Stars versus Golden Knights. How fun are these Knights and Stars games? Just knowing the physicality of them.
They're fun, but you're giving him way too much talking time because we are not Stars fans. Vegas Golden Knights. I think they're good on the road, so I'm confident tonight. Tonight's going to be a good game. Yeah, they're going to bring it.
I think some of our our veteran players that were in the Stanley Cup before and everything, I think they just kind of need to step it up a little bit more than what they did at home. Some of the energy wasn't there, and I think they got that now, and they're going to lead, step it up and do the leadership role thing today.
We are 100% healthy. We are ready. We're ready to roll. We're ready to go, baby. Bring the same energy we did back in Dallas. Let's win it back at home.
The Golden Knights are facing the Dallas Stars right now in Game 5. It's a big one. You can watch right now live on Vegas 34. And we'll have highlights tonight after the game on Channel 13. Well, Game 5 has arrived, and it is a pivotal one for both the Vegas Golden Knights and the Dallas Stars. It is a hyped-up energy outside American Airlines Center, and we have 2 very brave souls weathering the storm here in VGK gear. We got Tori from Vegas, and along with Kyle from Kansas. Now, guys, how important do you think this game is now that it's a best of 3?
Super important. I think whoever takes this game is going to go on and this is the turning point to get the game going and getting to the next round. So win this one, I think it's going to be pretty easy to go forward.
Well, Tori, it looked great for the Golden Knights the last time they were in Dallas. They took that 2-0 series lead. Now it's tied 2-2. What does the team have to do to get back on track?
We're back in Dallas. Bring the same energy we did back in Dallas. Bring it home. Let's win it back at home.
On that same note, is there something that the Golden Knights did, you think, those first 2 games on the road that maybe they can repeat tonight that they just didn't do in Vegas?
I think some of our veteran players that were in the Stanley Cup before and everything, I think they just kind of need to step it up a little bit more than what they did at home. Some of the energy wasn't there, and I think they got that now, and they're going to lead, step it up and do the leadership role thing today.
Now, I know it's been an up and down season, obviously, through all the injuries, the winning streaks and the losing streaks. So where's your confidence at right now behind the Stanley Cup champions?
We are 100% healthy. We are ready. We're ready to roll. We're ready to go, baby.
How about you, Kyle? What are the odds, you think, of another Stanley Cup run?
I think we're sitting in good position with everyone being back and being healthy, and with the goalie tandem between Logan Thompson and Aiden Hill, I think we got a good mix there going.
Well, between the Western Conference Final last year and this series, so much physicality, right, between the Golden Knights and the Stars. There was that one play last game where Braden McNabb delivered a big hit, and then he was smacked to the ice, right? Do we have a brewing rivalry here? How do you feel about the atmosphere of these games?
We were just talking about this, so Peter DeBoer, we used to have the rivalry with San Jose Sharks when we first got going, and then, he came to us, and then now he's here. I think there has something to do with that, and his track record and, just his teams versus us Golden Knights. I think there's always going to be something there, a chip, on the shoulder.
Well, I'm sure you guys have gotten some ugly looks out here, right? So you know the atmosphere of this rivalry now well. What do you make of this dynamic between the Stars and the Golden Knights?
I mean, I love it. You've got to have rivalry. We're an expansion team. Let's bring the team that we have a battle with, so let's go.
All right, well, guys, thanks so much. Again, Kyle and Tori, we hope you enjoyed the game.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
Of course.
Go Knights.
Go Knights, go. Again, it's a pivotal game. Game 5, if the Golden Knights win tonight, then they're only one win away from a second round advancement. But if they lose, they got to win 2 straight to advance to the second round. But for now, guys, we'll send it back to you. Well, the Vegas Golden Knights are looking to retake the series lead in a pivotal Game 5 tonight against the Dallas Stars. And one of the VGK fans outside American Airlines Center who's braving all these Stars fans out here. I'm sure you've gotten some very dirty looks. We got Chris, who actually moved from Oregon to Dallas 6 months ago, but he's been a VGK fan from day one. Chris, how excited are you for this game?
I'm super excited. Would have been a lot better if we were coming in with one more win, but we're here. We'll get the win tonight, and then we'll close it out in Vegas.
Now, Chris, you told me that you got to be in Vegas for the games over the weekend. Saturday's game, and they didn't look so hot, right?
They struggled a little bit, but that's all right. Veteran team, we'll get back to it.
So, of course, Vegas won the first 2 games here, then lost 2 at home. What do they got to do to get back on that track?
They got to get back to their game. Play heavy, get some hits in there. These guys rattle these guys a little bit, and then get some more goals. I mean, Logan played great. You can't expect him to do any more than he did in that game. So let's get some goals, get the power play going. Let's just get back to playing Vegas hockey.
Yeah. One of the storylines of the series has been Logan Thompson, and he had that 43 save performance in that overtime game. Yeah. But tonight we get Aiden Hill, and Aiden was a big reason why they won the cup. So where's your confidence in Aiden?
A lot of confidence. I watched Aiden grow up in Portland. He was a Portland Winterhawk where he played his major junior. So watched him when he was younger. I mean, he's a veteran. He's got a cup. So I think you couldn't have a better person to turn to than him.
And of course, we can always talk about the wins and losses, but also playoffs is about fandom, right? Yeah. Well, you came from Oregon. You're not from Vegas, I don't think. So what made you want to be a VGK fan?
So their first draft pick, Cody Glass, same thing. Portland Winterhawk. Watched him grow up. I was living there, going season tickets to the Winterhawks, and he was drafted. And then Leipzig was on the team as well. So we didn't have a team in Oregon, so it just kind of made it natural to take the newcomer, not expected to do anything. So then of course the magical run to the finals that year.
Well, this Vegas-Dallas series is just like the Western Conference Final last year. It's physical, right? The dynamic, even between the fan bases, it's so fun, and it's a rivalry in the making, don't you think?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, the hits are there, the physical nature is there, back-to-back years facing. This should be a Western Conference Final. It shouldn't be a first-round game, but it is what it is. But it's exciting. I came to both games here earlier in the year, both wins, so we'll repeat that again, hopefully tonight.
Well, Chris, we all understand the importance of this game because if they win this one, they're 1 win away from advancing. If they lose, well, they're 2 wins away from advancing, and they can't let the Stars win again, right? But for this game, how important is it for the Golden Knights just to get back to their winning ways? Because it still doesn't feel like they've found it yet, right?
No. Yeah, let's get a goal early. Let's get that goal early, control the game, get back to playing our hockey, and then go home and win. But I don't want to go back down 1.
Well, last one for you, Chris. Confidence level in another cup run. I know it might seem out there right now, but what do you think?
Oh, confident. We're there. We got the players. They just got to get back to playing their game. I think you'll see after tonight they'll come out, hit it hard, and we'll get back on a run.
They got the veterans. They got the Stars. They even got Tomas Hertl now. You never know what's going to happen. But, Chris, thanks and enjoy the game.
Absolutely. Thank you. Go Knights.
Go Knights. Go Stars back here. Again, it's the Golden Knights and the Stars facing off in Game 5. The winner of this one has the best chance to make it on to round 2, and you can watch the game right now on Vegas 34. But for now, from American Airlines Center, I'm Nick Walters. While the Vegas Golden Knights are fighting for the right to survive and fighting for the right to retake a series lead over the Dallas Stars, not too many VGK fans outside American Airlines Center. One of them, though, is Tracy here, and another that's a Dallas Stars fan is JD. But these are not 2 separate families. It's a split household, husband and wife. We got Stars versus Golden Knights. So let's start with you, Tracy. The obvious question is, you're from Dallas. What made you want to be a Golden Knights fan?
So their inaugural season was my first time ever to Vegas, and I was just like mesmerized by the lights and the glitz, and so became a Stars fan instantly.
Now, JD, is this just sickening to hear for a native Dallas Stars fan?
It is. It's kind of a betrayal of where we're from, right? So, but I've always loved Dallas, loved them back in the Mike Modano days, back in the 90s, and just love seeing them do well again. But we always try to go to a game together when they're playing here in town. So when Vegas is playing here in town. So.
What a time it's been to see him play, because this is becoming a rivalry of sorts since last year's final to now. So much physicality in this series. How fun are these Knights and Stars games, just knowing the physicality of them?
They're fun, but you're giving him way too much talking time because we are not Stars fans. Vegas Golden Knights.
Well, you're the Knights fan, so let me ask you, where's the confidence in this team right now coming off those 2 straight home losses?
I think they're good on the road, so I'm confident tonight. Tonight's going to be a good game. Yeah, they're going to bring it.
Now, JD, I know you're the wrong guy to ask Golden Knight questions to, because you might be biased the other way, right? But from across the opponent lines here, how does a Dallas Stars fan feel about this matchup since it's so critical?
We got to be aggressive, They got great goalies. I hear we're doing the backup now or Golden Knights have their backup in tonight. Hill is going to be in. Still a great goalie, an amazing goalie. Just got to keep it going against them, but it'll be a challenge. It always is.
Well, I see your kids behind you, and one happens to be wearing a Golden Knights jersey back there. So who made this decision back here? Did you influence him to be in the VGK jersey?
So I have a closet full of fan gear, so they raided my closet just because they wanted to have something to wear. So I've got the gold blazer and a gold wig and my big chain, and I actually had an appointment here in town at 2:30, so I had to go a little more classy today, or I would have been all decked out for sure.
I love it. Well, guys, enjoy the game, and I hope that you guys can keep the house in order with this betrayal going on. Thank you, guys.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.
All right, the Vegas Golden Knights are facing the Dallas Stars right now. You can watch on Vegas 34, and it's a big one. We'll have highlights coming up on Channel 13 after the game. Well, the Vegas Golden Knights are facing off with the Dallas Stars in a critical game. It's series tied 2-2, and tonight in Game 5, the Golden Knights can take a step towards advancing to round 2. Now, one of the fans who are braving the sea of green out here is Jake, a Golden Knights fan who happens to be from Dallas. So let's start off with the obvious question. You're from Dallas, yet you're wearing gold. How'd this happen?
So my wife and I got married back in 2016, 8 years ago. We got married in Vegas. So when the Knights came around, it was something where I kind of at that time went from being a casual hockey fan to really loving hockey. Yeah. And I said, we got married in Vegas, let's cheer for the new team. So we took it up from there, and man, it's been a magical journey as a Golden Knights fan.
Well, I'm sure it's been a magical journey, including a Stanley Cup just last year, right? But to look at this playoff series, 2 straight home losses for the Golden Knights. So how you feeling heading into this one?
Really nervous. I know that they're making the goaltender change tonight, putting Aiden back in the net, so it feels like that could either be really awesome or it could face so much second guessing. So super nervous going into this one. It's been a really good series. I'm really excited to see some hitting, some real playoff hockey. These 2 teams have been going at it, and really, it's been the only entertaining series of the first round. So we got that going for us.
Yeah, this is turning into a rivalry of sorts. You mentioned the physicality and the dynamic of these games, and you are from Dallas, so you have a good sense of this fandom out here. How do you see this becoming a rivalry in future years?
Yeah, so I was here in December when the Knights won big, and we were laughing at them, streaming toward the exits with 15 minutes left in the game. So it went really well that time. Hopefully it goes good this time. Stars fans take it really serious. I think Texas sports fans in general get kind of a bad rap sometimes, and I think some of it has to do with Cowboys fans, which I'm not one of those either, so I can talk. But Stars fans, man, they take it serious, and they understand that it's been a long time since they've won a cup, and they've had a good team for a lot of years. So they don't like seeing the new kid on the block come in and kind of push them around a little bit.
Well, Jake, I'm sure you saw the first 2 games of this series when the Golden Knights won 2 road games. How do they get back to that?
I think it's going to be just about making sure that they're funneling everything as far away from the net as they can. It seems like some of those goals that have been let in have been a little fluky, the ones at the Fortress, a lot of stuff from weird angles, stuff like that. And we need to get back to finding the net, too. I think we need to play a little more dirty, a little more greasy in front of the net ourselves and get some of those goals like the Stars have been getting.
Well, last one for you, Jake. And I know tonight it might change your answer given a win or a loss, especially a loss, because then you got to win 2 straight to just advance and survive, right? Where's your confidence level in possibly another cup run for this team as they try to defend their title?
Yeah, I think if we get through this one, I feel really confident about it. I think playing the Stars in the first round feels like it has that conference final feel to it. And obviously knowing that it's probably going to be the Avalanche next if we win, that's never comfortable. Possible rematch from last year with Edmonton if we get that far. Never comfortable. But this one feels like it's the big one. Like, it just has that feel to it. So I'm going to feel great if we win tonight. Man, if we don't, it's going to not feel so good.
Is it tough living in Dallas as a Golden Knights fan right now?
It's not too bad. I mean, most of them are pretty nice to me about it. Once I give them like my real explanation for why I cheer for the team, I think it's well known that nobody really likes the Knights unless they're a Knights fan. But a lot of them will let me off the hook. I'm a big karma guy, so I don't talk much trash. So I think they give me a little bit of a break.
All right, well, Jake, hopefully no bad karma goes to the Golden Knights tonight, right? We hope you have a good game, okay?
Yeah, thank you. I hope so too.
Absolutely. All the Golden Knights are facing the Dallas Stars right now in Game 5. It's a big one. You can watch right now live on Vegas 34. And we'll have highlights tonight after the game on Channel 13.